Yes, communion at St. Paul's in Grosse Pointe. I was a public school kid. Mark was a Catholic school kid. But in order to do First Communion and later confirmation, the public school kids had to go and be indoctrinated for a week by the nuns to make sure we were ready for such an auspicious event. The heathen public school kids. And that's where I met Mark. And we stayed friends through high school and then went off to college and went our separate ways and had families and lost touch. Until one year, I for years, since 1980 or 81, I've done the recording of the main stage at the Wheatland Festival, and I'm at that time we had a motorhome pulled up to the stage, and I'm looking at the program, and it says the Raisin Pickers, Mark Palms, and I was, what? It couldn't be the same Mark Palms, but it was. So we reconnected, and especially over the last 15, 20 years, we've been doing a lot of music together. Mark was the fifth member of the Palooka Brothers, and we've done a lot of stuff up in Cedarville with him, and he's just had become a really, really important part of all of our lives. And so it's an honor to be here. This first song I'm going to do is called Manchester Morning, and it was written a few years ago. Mark and I wrote it together. I have to say it was mostly Mark's inspiration. He had the Manchester vibe, but we worked on it together, and we played it once at the gazebo, and I hadn't played it since. And so we didn't really have a good recording of it, and we had sent like voice memos back and forth to each other, so this is as close as I can come. Kind of place Norman Rockwell had in his head. The center of the universe is what the locals said. On this early morning, blue sky serene, going down the Sharon Valley to where the road and river meet. Called the Raisin for grapes along the bank, where the Potawatomi were first to build a camp. Step by step, walking along the trails, their ancient footpaths later turned into steel rails. And it seems like yesterday, time standing still, but it flows like a river, I know it always will. And when I see green fields, I know I'm home again. On this Manchester morning, just like an old friend. Black smoke billowed as the whistle blew. Big engines coming into town, 2 by 2. Hotels full, breweries selling beer. The bankers and the businessmen smiling ear to ear. Hard-working blacksmith takes a midday break. Village band is tuning up, parade is on its way. Ladies dressed in fancy hats, men in suits and canes. Children running hand in hand, all lining up on Main. Seems like yesterday, time standing still, but it flows like a river, I know it always will. And when I see green fields, I know I'm home again. On this Manchester morning, just like an old friend. Tractors in the barn beneath the setting sun. We'll gather at the table, harvest time has come. Reaping what we've sown, joys and sorrows we have known. Connected to the land, we'll face the future hand in hand. And it seems like yesterday, time standing still. It flows like a river, I know it always will. And when I see green fields, I know I'm home again. On this Manchester morning, just like an old friend. It seems like yesterday, time standing still. It flows like a river, I know it always will. And when I see green fields, I know I'm home again. On this Manchester morning, just like an old friend.